What's up, guys? This is Zach and Johnny. We're back for another race on the Nuremberg, Forza Horizon, or Forza Motorsport 6. Um, yeah, let's see.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the Super Trofeo. I like this as a track car. It works really good. I don't know. I don't know. I thought about going with the Aston Martin DBR9.
I thought about going with the Koenigsegg 1-to-1.
Okay. I don't know.
Great car.
Any of you guys watching this video, if you haven't tried this Aston Martin DBR9, it's a monster. This thing is insane. 7.1 speed, 7.5 handling compared to the Lamborghini. 7.6, 7.0. It has better handling than Lamborghini. I don't know. I'm really a fan of this Lambo and that. I don't know which one to use, though. I think I'll go with the Lamborghini. I haven't used it in a while. I haven't tried the Bentley. I wonder how that would be.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
I could also use the BMW Z4. That's a good one. Z4 is a little bit slower, but the handling is pretty superb. Ooh.
No, I'm going to change that.
Alright.
I don't know.
Any of you guys watching this video, if you have any suggestions on races that we should do, let us know in the comments below. Waiting for Johnny to pick a car, and then we're good to go. Try that Aston Martin.
I don't have that one. I just have the Team Forza DB9.
Well, do you want to use the Lambo and I'll use the Aston?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't really want to, but it's all good. You got to get this video on the road. Ready up. Ready up. Alright. Alright, guys, here we go. We're going to use the DBR9 versus the Super Trofeo. I'm going to be a little bit above him as far as the rating. P versus an R, but I think he's going to have the advantage of speed.
I don't know. This Lambo is not really too upgraded. I think it's mostly stock.
Yeah. Well, see, the big thing about these cars is you can't upgrade them too much because then you're just constantly spinning. My Aston Martin's right on the verge of it. I spin out in second gear, but once I get it going, it's okay. If I was to upgrade it anymore, it'd be a track nightmare. A lot of people in this game, they say, oh, I want speed. That's all I want. I'm just going to get a Veyron. I don't know. They mess up a lot. I used to be like that. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to max everything out. Just make it all full, fully upgraded.
You quickly realize, though, that that's not good.
Yeah.
Because then you're pushing 1,200 pounds of torque and 1,200 horsepower, and you're just spinning out in fifth gear.
Yeah, and especially with all those upgrades, you have no handling.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that if you want to do it, like race in a straight line, but around a track like this, you would never want to do that.
Yeah, drag and a circuit race is two different worlds. A lot of people, for example, they'll see, oh yeah, the drag tires, they make my speed go up. Let's put those on. But then your handling around the corner is like a whale. I mean, imagine driving a G-Wagon with a trailer and a whale on it around the corner doing 60. You're going to just flip. It's just not going to work out.
What I love about Forza 6 is it's so realistic. Everything you do, everything you tune, every little thing affects your driving.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I missed about Forza Horizon is you didn't have the tuning capabilities as you do on here. I love tuning my car. I love going in and changing the gear ratios and the ride height and all that, the differentials. But you can't do that in Horizon. I can't wait for Horizon 3 to come out, but I just wish that they would add tuning. I'm a big Horizon fan. I also like this, though.
Yeah. I like Horizon because it's more open world. It gives you,
Yeah, definitely. I like
kind of like that Midnight Club feeling almost, because it's not like a track like this is.
Speaking of the differences, let us know in the comments below which you guys like more. the Horizon series or the regular Motorsport series. I like the Horizon just because it's a big open world. You go places you've never been, nice scenery. This, you do all the tracks, and it's just like, oh, it's repetitive. This thing's handling pretty nicely, I'll say.
Yeah,
A lot better than the Lancer Evolution in the last video. If you guys haven't seen our last video, we raced the, what is it, like the 2005 Evo maybe, or something, versus the new Lancer, or the 2005 Lancer, I think, versus the new WRX.
Yeah.
Something like that. WRX won, but I don't know. I'm not really good at driving that car. My Evo handled a lot better than I thought. It's nothing that I would probably never use the car again, but it's decent. I mean, I handled that thing better than the Wyra that I drove. But the Wyra was also upgraded through the roof.
Yeah. What I like about Forza 6 too is you really, when you drive and stuff, you can really learn a little bit more about racing and how to drive better and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, because like I said, it's so realistic to the point like where what you do in the game is pretty much like what happens in real life, turning wise and stuff.
Yeah. Anybody that's watching this video, if you guys want to see, I'm going to show the tuning setup of this Aston Martin after the race. Just because I feel like this is one of the better cars in the game. I've only driven probably a portion of the cars, but every time I see one that really catches my eyes, I want to be able to show you guys it and let you experience it, because I basically test out different cars all the time, and 60-70% of the time I waste my money on it, never use it again, or I sell it and get half of what I paid. So I'll let you guys know which cars I personally like. I'll show you the setup for both of these cars actually, because I have the Lamborghini also. They're both great. It's really hard to pick between the two. I'd want to say I want to pick the Aston Martin over the Lamborghini, but you know, I don't know. I love the Lamborghini, don't get me wrong, but I think I'd pick the Aston Martin over it. I mean,
I've never tried the Aston Martin, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'd suggest to you and anybody else watching this, Aston Martin's a monster, but you got to tune it right. Like I said, I'll show you guys all the tune-ups and stuff after this race. I think I have a little bit excessive downforce on this car, which is good. I added this wing so I could put more downforce in the back. This car is not tuned for speed. So anybody watching this, if you guys want speed, you're not going to get it out of this car. This car is fast. It'll smoke anything on the track, really. But it's not configured for speed. I can make this car do 220. I can make it do 220 probably in a straightaway, but its max now is probably 185, just because this is configured for the track. I wouldn't take this to a drag strip, but I would take it to any track event. I mean, I have the front splitters, I have the rear wing, and all that stuff. The rear wing, it adds downforce, slows you down, but it brings up your handling. That's big for this track. You kind of got to get a mixture between speed and handling. That's really what it boils down to, and that's where this is. I mean, this car will accelerate viciously, but you're not going to do 220 in a straightaway. If you want a car, really, the only thing that I could suggest, it's a little bit of everything, is the Koenigsegg 1-to-1. I mean, the Koenigsegg 1-to-1, it really outperforms a lot of things, and we'll probably do a race with that in the future. It's the speed.
1-to-1 versus the Ajira.
Yeah, the speed is just ridiculous in that car. It's unbelievable. You feel like it's never going to stop going up. I mean, you're at 240 and you're just climbing and climbing, and it's just like, Jesus, when's this going to stop? You know, but at the same time, it's still good on the track. But
kind of like a dream car in a way, because you know, when you're on the track, you either have decent speed and great handling, but with that, you have great speed, great handling, great everything.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that's not great about that car is just how wide the turns are. But, you know, you get to live with it. Like, you know, most sports cars do turn wide, but you get to live with that.
If you guys have any questions on cars, we know cars pretty well.
Yeah, definitely.
We both been in a lot of crazy cars and raced a lot, so.
Another thing, just to let you guys know, we're not that good at this game. I mean, we're getting better. I definitely, if I would have made these videos 6 months ago, I would have been a lot worse than I am now. Kind of getting better at the game, but in the general sense of cars, we know what we're talking about. The gaming thing, we're not really hardcore gamers. It's more or less just like a little hobby after work or whatever. But we'll continue to make videos for YouTube, but we don't really play a ton. You know, we might do 5 videos a week or whatever, but those videos are all of our gaming time. We don't really do much around after that. So, as far as my knowledge for this game, I know the basics, I know how to drive, but I'm not going to be like, you know, some crazy person on this game. I could be beat by a lot of people, but I'm decent, I think.
I just can't wait for the Porsche pack. That's going to be
Oh,
great.
yeah, Porsche pack is going to be amazing. I don't know why it took so long. I love Porsches.
Honestly, I think it should have just came with the game, Porsche.
Well, I mean, they make decent revenue off of it, but I figured it'd release January-ish. We're already at the end of February almost.
It's kind of dumb though, because it's not like it could come out for PS4 or something first. It's not. This game's not even on there.
Yeah. All right, here's the straightaway. This is the fastest you're gonna get in this car on this track.
What do you max out at, Matt?
We're gonna see. We're doing a $180 right now. $185. Yeah, we're maxing out at 186 right now. Like I said, this car is not top speed rated. But look at these corners. Just watch. I'll probably wreck now that I said watch, but you get the point. Car handles beautifully. Bam. There we go, guys. Aston Martin versus the Super Trofeo. Definitely try out this Aston Martin. I can't tell you guys enough. It's a great car. It's either this car is just great or the paint job on here is putting like an extra couple hundred horsepower on there. JDM style. Let's put some JDM stickers on here and get it up a few hundred horsepower. Oh wait, it's not made in Japan. Aston Martin's actually British. Are we gonna put like BDM, British Domestic Motors? That might make us a couple extra 100 horsepower. But I'm gonna show you guys real quick the stats of this, and then that's gonna conclude this video. We'll be back with another one after. I just noticed this video is already 13 minutes long. We finished the other one with the Lancer at 13 minutes, but we spent a good 2 or 3 picking our cars, so I guess we're not that far behind. Alright, so for the Aston Martin, the upgrades, I don't really know if it's all the way. We're definitely rocking stock tires, upgraded front, upgraded rear. There's not really much to upgrade. The rims, I usually go with these, but they're the same weight. These rims right here are going to be one of your lightest rims in the game. So if you ever have a car, always put these rims on. They're not going to make a difference though with this car. They're already rated at the lowest. The engine, just upgraded here. That's it. There's one upgrade pretty much on this whole car. Well, if you include the small tires, it's 3. So that's it for that. We'll look at the tune. Tune does play a big part in cars. I made first gear extend a little bit. It was kind of a test type car. I wanted to test it with that first gear pushing. But right here, if you guys want to just pause the video, you could make all these settings the same. We got our alignment. I didn't mess with any of that. Didn't, well, I might have changed the roll bars a little bit. Springs, those are the same. Ride height, those already were all lowered. Didn't mess with that. Aerodynamics, it actually looks about the same as you would normally get it. So there wasn't much upgrades on this car, so that's that. I'll show you the Lamborghini Super Trofeo real fast. If I could find it. There we go. I really don't remember the upgrades on this either, so.
I think the Super Trofeo, it's a really great car, but I don't know if it'd be one of the best. I mean, it definitely is. It's a really great track car, but I'm sure there's other better cars in it.
Yeah. I like the Aston Martin better a little bit, but I'd still use the Lambo all day. So we got upgraded tire widths on here. Again, it's a track car. This is the same weight. Not really doing anything with the rims. The drivetrain was swapped, which I don't know why it wouldn't just have that other one stock. The brakes were upgraded. And then these were mostly upgraded. Let's see. We have a new air filter, new intake. I think all this is pretty much upgraded, yep. Camshaft does a lot on a lot of cars. You'll notice if you guys go to upgrade cars, the camshaft usually is one of the biggest horsepower gainers besides turbos. But that's it for the upgrades. The tuning, here's the gearing. If you guys want to pause the video, we could actually probably extend that a little bit. 206.4. Now we're at 206.5. It's about good. Nothing messed with there, nothing there. It's all the same. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. We will be back with more. If you have any ideas, let us know, and we'll do the race later.